Should be able to see us all now. Hello, I'm Heist. This is my studio we're in today, and we're all here. Me, Voltage, Limited, and Original Sin over there in Toronto, and we're all looking into for the first time, our pack that we've created.
Should we just go through like the single sounds first?
Single sounds?
Yeah.
Atmospheres or basses first?
Let's go for some
bass, though.
Yeah, let's go on the basses.
Okay.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, these are quality, aren't they? Because they've made all of these.
Nice little Reese we can loop.
Is there any of these basses that we'd like to drag out?
There was one of Adam's, like a quite a high one. Yeah, that one. That'll be sick. We can probably get like a lead riff out of that, and then use some of the longer notes to do some.
Let's drag that in there.
Yeah.
This should work.
Okay, so go to the amp.
Go to the amp.
Take some of the release off.
Yep.
And then go to the velocity and turn it down to 0.
And take the attack off slightly. So
that's it. So that if you leave the velocity on the sample all the way up, it will like react to.
Good sound, Adam.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, good.
For samples, guys, I think they sound wicked. To be honest, already. Like we haven't even done anything to them. Look how they just sit on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's go for kicks because they're always a nice place to start. That's quite cool.
It's got a bit of low end to that one.
Let's take. That one's quite nice. Let's take that one, and because that's quite similar to what Billy's kicks are like on the like. They sit lower, they're not quite attacky, and we can maybe round it up and layer it up with one of these like more acoustic ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. We could have a tonal kick and then a sub kick.
Yeah, let's do that.
I would shorten the tail on that one.
Well, it's got quite a nice bottom end. Yeah. I mean, let's just try and get a break.
That's a good idea.
Because that might help for drum and bass. I don't know about you. If you go into this bit called pattern, right, and select here, it says hats and shakers. So go into there, drum and bass, because we're making drum and bass just for argument's sake today. You then get this random pattern, right?
Wow.
But what it does is the clever thing is that it already has the velocities adjusted. So like, do you know when you're like trying to get some feel, like some humanized feel into the hats and stuff, and you're like, I want to go in, turn it up, turn it down, fade it off kind and stuff.
Like pressure on the keyboard kind of thing.
Right. So once you've got like a little pattern that you like, then you can just go through the sounds on Loopcloud, just keep coming through until you find one you like, and you're essentially like creating your own loops.
Wow. So is it chopping up an
Yeah. It's not. This is just like it'll chop up the first hit out of a loop, or like a one shot. It will arrange it into the pattern that is on there. So
cool.
That's nice.
That's quite cool. We can go into snares, drum and bass snare. Now we can audition the snares out of our pack live in Loopcloud. Do you know what I mean? You're away, you've got a break.
I'm sold.
Alright, let's get
Well, if you can grab one of them smaller short snares and kick it as like a
a ghost snare.
Yeah.
Well, what we can do,
one of the old ones, and then turn the transient up or down.
This is what we could do is like load in another pattern. There's like a rolling snare pattern here, and then if we just delete the main snares and leave the skips in, and again like when you're doing like when you're trying to do shuffles and things, like getting the velocities right, so you've got like the
volumes,
the right
control.
the right hits in between. Like again, that's where I feel like it really like works.
Take that end one off.
Take the end one off.
I just think it means that like the sample pack is something slightly different for everybody.
Yeah, definitely, because now you can use like this is like loaded in as a main snare in the pack, but we're using it as a ghost snare, a fill, which is like the possibilities, it makes you use different parts of packs so much different.
It's creating a role that it wasn't even part
Yeah,
of the pack.
yeah, exactly.
We can literally use that for any Loopmasters sound, not just our pack.
No,
but
any
sound.
like anything, you know, and that's where I feel like.
And your library, your own library as
your
well.
own library as well. Like you can access your own library.
You can put your own library into it, Adam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. These things, you know, where you would definitely like take a bit of time, you know, searching through. Like, you know, I had to find like
one
my
break,
lighter
take
snare
that
hits
out,
and
take another
you know,
break, find this bit,
yeah.
chop and switch.
How am I going to program them? Am I going to program them in MIDI because I want to mess with the velocity? I'm like, you know, I'm going to have this in audio, this in MIDI, this. You're just all in audio. There's like
There is no MIDI, is there?
no, and it's, you know, we're in.
Nice and low.
So like, you know what I mean? Literally, like, you know.
That was cool down there. Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me a bit of my Sticky Vicky bass, actually.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, right. I know what your game is, Mr.
The man
Sin.
that made it sin. So I was going to say the man that made that sin. I was like, did you notice I've been biting my nails? Like,
That's like the person. Okay, cut, abort. Yeah, they've got a nice
Filter.
yeah, they fill it out.
Yeah, nice.
okay, so should we have a look at some atmospheres and stuff and some pads?
Yeah.
Some vocal bits.
See if
in
we
there
can
too.
get
We haven't actually seen any of your content yet.
Yeah,
Funny
we
enough.
haven't. Oh, right, yeah, let's-
we haven't
where's
seen any
you?
of yours
Let's look
yet.
at it. Let's look at the
Where's the
Let's look at the
voltage?
greatness.
That's nice.
Should we grab that one
Yeah,
out?
I
there
think
just as it is?
that's a good intro sound.
I reckon just leave that there
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Save that there. Then
Okay, so
crack
we're
on
in.
with some more. Yeah, system works, guys.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Can you
know,
put that and reverse it then?
What this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see if it kind of. There we go.
Sounds good.
Gels together because your sound is now the prominent sound. The other sound is now underneath it, carrying it with the break.
This is brilliant. This pack is exactly what I'd hoped it was going to be. A load of really useful quality sounds that I think we all worked very hard on. You can just tell that, like just from the ease of us just not even really trying here.
Yeah, it seems
it's
it's
just-
definitely very
it's-
useful.
And I know there's 4 minds here, but on your own you would still be spoiled for choice and probably wouldn't have the opinions of what we've had today, but it would still be very easy to concoct something very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And sounding pretty damn good.
Yeah.